What's up, beautiful people? Thank you so much for tuning in. And in case you just tuned in, this is WCWY in the morning. And I am joined by two amazing, young, talented people, all right? There's Kate Jambi and Godwin Ngetich Kipto. Great. Asanteni sana, they are models, as you can see. Now it explains why I was wearing my cat kitty cat hair accessory today. I tried to get into this zone of royalty and majesty. Karibuni sana to Y254's Y in the morning. And today being WCW, we try as much to, talk about the woman. But you, since you've joined us today, you're going to tell us about the man and push the narrative of the boy child. So, Karibuni sana, and I'm so curious. I just want to know, the first time I got into the modeling scene, I did not know how to pronounce the word pageant or pageant. So, is it pageant, or
Pageant.
pageant?
Yeah.
Pageant.
Yeah.
All right, great. So now you know. Anyway, so I want to know from you guys, Miss Second Option, right?
Yes.
Miss Second Option, what is the Second Option agency? What does it do? What are the duties that you hold at the agency as the Miss?
Thank you so much for having us.
Karibu.
Second option. Very many people get curious about why it's called second option. First of all, it's an agency that seeks to empower the less fortunate, or rather to give them a platform to showcase their talent, at the same time giving them opportunities to earn from it. Yes, so as Miss Second Option, Miss and Mr. Second Option, we have our own individual projects that the agency is giving us a platform to put them out there. Yes, so individually or personally, my project is called Najikubali. Najikubali is a project that seeks to empower people to be comfortable in their own skins, to erase this narrative of a perfect body, because we are all perfect in our own skins, regardless of body size, skin color, regardless of all what the society terms as a perfect body, yes. And this December, we'll be going to the streets. We'll be taking Christmas to the street kids.
Hold up about that. Hold on. Hold that thought just yet.
All right.
I want to know, apart from being the Miss, what else do you do as Kate Jambi?
I am, other than a model, I am a student. I took counseling and psychology at Kisii University. Actually just graduated yesterday.
Wow,
yes.
congrats.
Thank you so much.
Round of applause, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Other than that, I sing. I do design. Yes. I crochet. Yes, so that's basically me.
Very talented. What
Thank
about you, Godwin? Tell us about your initiative, your duty as the Mister.
Okay. The mandates that we have, having been crowned Mr. Second Option, I have a project that I've been having in mind that I intend to run from coming next year, 2022. It's called the Jenga Mwanaume Initiative.
Wow.
So my initiative basically targets the men in my society, the men, let me say the men around in Kenya generally. So I find that what inspired me to come up with this project is because we have so many men in our society who are suffering in silence. They never come out to speak out. They have nowhere to speak, to air out their grievances. They don't always want to be helped. That's the African man that we have. They always feel like if I share out my problem, I'll be seen as weak, as you feel like they've been subdued. So what I felt like is create a platform for them where they can come out, air out their grievances, and in one way or another, they could be helped. So I had what I have in mind is creating a website where these people can access the website, air out their grievances anonymously, because some of them maybe don't want to be known, maybe don't want to be victimized for whatever they're doing. So I want to give them a chance to actually bring out what they're suffering, because you find many of them, and then they engage in suicides, they do domestic violences, they kill other people because of their mental issues that they have that can't be solved. So that's what I plan in, that's what I intend to do. And I believe I can be able to impact my men positively in my society. Yeah.
Great. You've said men are hiding out, sort of,
Yeah,
from
exactly.
speaking up and everything.
Yeah.
Why do you think this is the case? Is it an ego sort of thing, or ideally men just like keeping to
I think
themselves?
the African man has been taught to mask the emotions. That if I, unlike women vent.
Yes.
Women,
Hey, we
when
like to rant. Wow.
women, when they faced with problems, they cry, they vent, they do all kind of things that will help them release, and you'll find them there. Women are, I think, basically women are stronger emotionally and even mentally than the men. But for the man, you'll feel like if I do this, I'll be seen as weak. Men don't cry. It's rare cases that you find a man crying. So crying, I know therapeutically crying helps you release. After you cry, you feel better. But for a man, they want your machozi. It'll take long. So I feel like if you give them this chance, they can be helped. Because many are suffering in silence.
True.
Yeah, many are suffering in silence. Yeah.
All right. And what else do you do other than, having this initiative that you want to
Okay.
propel? What
Okay.
else do you want to do? Or what else are you doing?
Okay, I'm a student at the Catholic University of Eastern Africa. I'm awaiting my graduation coming next year. So apart from that, I'm a rapper.
Wow.
Yeah, I do rap. I also do design, fashion and design. I make creative outfits. And then I'm also, I love travel. I also love helping people in my society in one way or another. I feel like giving back to them brings out the person in me. So that's basically what I do. Yeah.
All right. So, Kate, let me know, probably just break it down to us. What does this win for Miss Second Option? What does it mean to you? And the first time that you were crowned, what did it feel like?
Oh my God, that is the most memorable moment in my life. It crowned my 2021, to be honest. So I wasn't expecting the win, and the competition was stiff. We went through so many challenges from the audition. So in Nairobi, we were 58 contestants.
What?
Yes, 58
Uh-huh.
who were there at the audition. And then after that, we were shortlisted, about 6 of us.
And this is ideally from different counties?
Yes.
People are selected from different
Yes.
counties?
Yes. So after we were shortlisted, we went through another series of challenges, online challenges. Yes. So there were like 4 online weekly challenges. And
What did they entail?
so in the first week, it was mostly introduction. You were to tell the world about yourself, your project, and basically just introducing yourself. The next week was the culture. You were to tell people about your culture. Yes. And then the next week, it was about your region. Being
Wow.
from Nairobi, I had to do something about Nairobi region, highlighting the must-go places in Nairobi and all
Oh,
that. Yes.
dope.
And then in the last week, it was voting. Yes. So after that series of challenges, then I managed to be the representative for Nairobi. Then we went to the boot camp, a 1-week boot camp in Mombasa. Yes, so we were there. Different people, different models from different regions. We assembled in Mombasa for 1-week boot camp, which was, wow, it was mind-blowing. We learned a lot. And then, yeah, so on the 27th of last month, that is when we had the pageant at Wild Waters. Yes, so the win for me, I've always believed that for you to actively bring change to society, having a title or having people backing you up is, it motivates you and pushes you forward, it gives you more ability to run your projects. So this win for me means that it's an inspiration not only for me, but to other girls out there to go after what you want. And every dream is valid. Yes.
Every dream is
Every
valid.
dream is valid.
All right. What about you, Godwin? Being crowned Mr. Second Option, there are several other guys who are contesting, of course. Why do you feel did you feel like you deserved it, or you were going there knowing very well, me, this one I've won, come what may?
Honestly speaking, the competition was tough.
Yeah.
Very tough because we had people from different regions, and I feel like being a national pageant, we got to be exposed with people from different regions, and you find that having someone being picked from one region means that person has the A game. So being at the boot camp, all of you guys, there was so much tension building up because these guys, you see, this guy is better in this one is better in this, and you're like, where will I fall? You really don't know how it's going to come out. So it was a big task. You're in the boot camp, you're smiling, but deep down you're so tensed. You don't know, you're afraid of the outcome. So I told myself, I'm just going to try it out, give out my best. And then I think it has a lot to do, there was a lot that was going on from the video challenges. Then you now get to the boot camp, you have to be at your top, you're at your best, let me say behavior, at your best behavior. There were workouts, you have to be good in workouts, you have to be a good timekeeper. It was a lot. Then you come now to things concerning the runway. When you have to perfect your walk, your smile, your confidence. Then came the outfits. You also had to have the best outfits for the event. So I believe all those combined, I think that's how I managed to be crowned, and I think I gave my best.
All right.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot that comes with the term model, you know, because ideally you are a model of a certain being in the society, right?
Yeah.
How do you strike this balance between schoolwork and, you know, pageantry? Because you've done a couple of pageant work that in the span of just 1.5 years, right? So tell us, how many titles do you have, and how has it been balancing, you know, modeling career and now work and maybe just your talents in school?
I have about 6. This is my 6th title. Finding a balance sometimes is hard, you know, but you just have to try and make things work, because at the end of the day you have to be a model with a purpose, and having a purpose involves you being all-rounded, not only just being pageant-oriented, but, you know, having a social life, being in the books, you know, just being well all-rounded. So for me, I just had to balance my time. At the same time, pageants are not there all the time. You know, you can also had to just balance your time properly. And then so pageants are well balanced during my whole semester. So they didn't really collide that much.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And what about you? How do you manage the two, schoolwork and modeling, and staying fresh?
It's a bit of a challenge because you find that at times you want to go for a pageant, and you have classwork, you have exams, you have to do this. So I feel like at times you have to forgo the pageant for schoolwork, because you have to also balance. You see which one is more important than the other one. But I feel like it's just prioritization, and then just have your work schedule planned out well. When you have that, I think it becomes easy, because I started modeling when I was in campus, and all this while I've been able to go for very many pageants that have been able to shape me up to the level I am now. So I believe it's just prioritization and planning yourself well. Yeah.
Kate, I'd like to know, in Kenya, what is the #1 thing young people are missing out on, according to you?
According to me, what is the #1 thing that
young people are missing out on? Like, they'd have made it, but like a young person in Nairobi can make it, but
opportunity? Yes. So I feel as though if most of our young people were given the right opportunity, they'd be so far in life. And that is why I appreciate agencies such as the Second Option, which gives people that opportunity, that platform to go after what they want, you know, because sometimes you having the dream or having the motivation, you might have it, but it's not enough because you don't have the right platform or the right connections or the people to back you up, to help you gain whatever it is that you want. Yes.
What about you? What is the number one thing that, you know, young people are lacking?
I feel like the one thing that they lack is empowerment, because you find that very many youth in our country are talented, they have skills, they have what it takes to explore in the field that they're good in. And I feel like if it's the only problem that we don't have is empowerment, because most of them are sleeping on their talents. Not because they want to, but they don't have the resources to explore them. For example, me, I want to venture into the music industry in future, apart from modeling. But we find that I have a number of songs that I've written that I haven't been able to produce. Reason being, recording and shooting the videos for this is quite expensive. And for a young person like me who doesn't have the resources, it becomes a very big challenge. So I feel like having such an agency that incorporates new talents, brings in new people, I feel like they're now giving us a chance to actually bring out the best in ourselves. And I believe from their support and the support we have generally, we're going to go far. Yeah.
Well, guess what? I have some good news for you, man.
Okay.
And the good news is here at Y254, there is an amazing deal that you can have with a place called Studio Mashinani.
Okay.
Studio Mashinani is free, and you can go there and record your music for free and shoot content for free.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Maze. There is Studio Mashinani in each and every county, Mombasa, Kisumu, okay, not all counties, but at least major counties, Nairobi, Kisumu, Mombasa, and there's one in Central, Gatundu, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so try and figure out LA, Langata as well.
Okay.
So the one that is closer to you, just go there and, you know, do your thing.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
what are the future prospects for you, Jambi? You know, now that you have this platform, what do you intend to do after, you know, 2021?
In 2021.
No, what do you want to do in
After
2022?
2022.
Yes.
Okay. So as I had said earlier, I have a project.
Mhm.
So let me just start from this Christmas.
Mhm. All right.
So
Chrissy Kwa Street.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Chrissy Kwa Street.
Mhm.
So we'll be taking Christmas to the street kids. You know, we'll be sharing the Christmas cheer with the Christmas kids.
Mhm.
We're planning on taking to them food, clothes, you know, just making the Christmas.
Mhm.
And then thereafter, I have my project, the Najikubali project.
Yes.
So it's going to have online programs where we'll be talking about mental health, we'll be talking about body acceptance, sorry. So the whole aim of Najikubali is just to preach self-love. You know, encouraging people to be comfortable in their own skins. So yeah, yes, that is.
Still on you, where do you think, here, especially in Africa, business here could lighten your skin is so big. Like at first I never thought it was as big as, you know, until I went to downtown and some lady, you know,
Mafuta.
really, insisted that I should buy that mafuta. And in my head, I'm like, me, I'm fine. Like, in my melanin, me, I'm good.
Yeah.
Why do you think this business is so
It's
big?
booming.
It's booming, it's big, and, you know, I mean, if right now you needed a small business to start and make a killing, trust me, skin lightening products, they will go as quickly as possible. Why do you think this is the case? And the fact that your project is focusing on this, will young people actually eventually accept themselves? What does it take? You know, for me, I don't know what it took. I think it took so many people telling me you're beautiful in your own skin. So what do you think will take for young people, especially women, to understand that they were perfectly made and they're okay the way they are, in their plus size, in their dark skin? It's all good. What do you think will take for them to accept this?
Okay. So I believe that, first of all, the reason why the mafuta business is booming is because we've been conditioned to believe that if you're melanated, you know, if you have your dark skin, you're not pretty. But that narrative is so wrong, because I believe that we are all beautiful in our own skins, and we should embrace it. You know, either being dark skin, light skin, being thick, plus size, or whatever you are, you should embrace yourself, because I believe that God had an intention creating you the way that He did. So, as Najikubali, we'll be having online challenges. Yeah, we'll be having daily affirmations. we have an Ajikubali creed. So every time I plan on going to schools, talking to these girls, talking to, going to orphanages or children's homes, and talking to these children and reminding them that they are enough, that they don't need to alter their bodies or, change themselves to be enough, because as they are enough.
Another question, do you support the idea of writing on your social media as soon as you post a photo, if you've altered it, you write altered photo? Are you in support of that?
No, I am not.
Like, for example, Instagram is going to introduce a section where, all these international models or even celebrities, uko majuu, they post a photo that is always photoshopped. So people are coming out, wanasema, kumbe, okay, there was a trend actually, I don't know if you guys saw it, there was a trend on TikTok where celebrities were coming out to post the original photo and the photoshopped photo. So also social media companies are for the idea that for us to raise awareness and for women to accept who they are, because uko US, girls as young as 13 are into surgery, cosmetic surgery, and that's sad. Like, I can't even imagine trying to, not unless I'm hurt or I got an accident, that's when I'll try fix my skin. But there's a serious crisis, and I think social media is to blame.
Yes.
Do you support the idea that people should actually write, this photo was photoshopped? Or you just want people to post? If it's nice, like, people stick to the nice side, my nice side, and that's it.
Okay, 50-50 about that, because I am a firm believer of doing what makes you happy. If you feel that when you do that, it makes you happy, you go do it. But at the same time, it creates this fake narrative, because everybody on social media, or rather the children growing up, believe that if I don't have this body, if I don't have that Kardashian body, I'm not enough. So that is why they want to go buy those pills. They go to, get that mafuta to boost their hips or whatever. Yeah, so having that real versus photoshopped picture is going to help people see that people out there are not perfect, because everybody's dealing with their own baggage, and everybody has, that element that they're not so proud about, and it's okay. It is totally okay to have an insecurity, but now dwelling on that and making you feel as though you're not enough is what is not right.
What about you?
I feel like there's a song that says, "Do what makes you happy." You know the song? So I feel like it's something that is kind of personal. If I post a picture that I feel doesn't look so nice for me, I won't be able to post it because I myself don't like it. So after altering it or making it look maybe the way I now like it, it will make me happy, and I feel like I want people to see me in such a way. So I feel like it's something so personal, because someone will post a picture not altered, another one will want to add all those kind of filters and stuff. So I feel like it's just something of personal choice, what you feel like this is the best that you're bringing out of myself. So I feel like it's just a personal decision. Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's go back to the agency now.
Okay.
What tip would you give that young person who would like to join Second Option Agency, 2022? What should they look forward to? What can you tell them?
So what I can tell them, the good, let me say, the agency is bringing out a lot to the young people. And I believe they're giving them a chance to explore what they have in themselves that they haven't had a platform to expose them. So that's why the motto of the agency is grab that chance. Yeah, grab that chance. So I feel like what I'll tell them is never be afraid to bring out what you have. Come. I believe even not only Second Option Agency, there are also other corporates, there are other platforms that these people can come out, bring out the best in themselves. So what I can tell them, please come out, be part of us, And we with the agency could be able to help these people get to the levels they want to be. It could be a young person, an old person, a person who is married. I think it incorporates everyone. So I feel like it's home. For me now, second option is, I call it home, because this is where we are going to grow. This is where we're going to explore new paths. Yeah.
All right. And second option is going regional, can I say? Other than being in the country, it's going to different other countries.
Yeah.
What plans do you guys have for, you know, next year?
So we'll be the, we're planning, okay, or rather, the agency is planning a continental pageant, and Godwin and I are going to be the Kenyan representatives. Yes, so we really don't know much, because we also are going to be part of that. We'll be contestants, so really don't know much about it. Yes, so, but we'll be representing Kenya.
All right.
Yes.
I wish you guys all the best.
Thank you.
And I hope that you take this crown that you're wearing and you spread as much word as possible. And by word, I'd like to know, duty is a second option other than, you know, identifying talent and making a social impact. What other duties does the agency entail?
Rather than that, I think you haven't mentioned talent development.
Talent development.
They have community. We have always what you call the CSR. That's these are activities that are done monthly, giving back to the society. So it could
For
be,
example, the Chrissy
yeah,
Streets.
exactly. Chrissy Streets. We could visit the physically challenged. It's just basically helping other people in our society. Yeah, value addition to the
Value
society.
addition. Great.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody wanted to join your crew, Chrissy Streets, how do you go about it?
There is a page. Can either access it via the second option page or the Najikubali page. Yes, so that we have all the details listed there. At the same time, we also have a till. Anybody who's interested in making a donation can also do that. We also have, we'll be having.
At what number? Do you guys have a pay bill or a number
Yes,
that
we do.
Yes, you give it. This is the platform.
913-930.
07. Oh, the pay bill number is
That is a till number. 913-930.
913930.
Yes.
913930. That is where you're supposed to make your donation for Chrissy Streets.
Yes.
And if they'd like to join you, they go to the page Second Option Agency.
Yes.
Where do I find you on Instagram, Facebook, and the rest, Snapchat?
Social media, Kate Njambi, on Instagram, on Facebook, everywhere, Kate Njambi. Yes.
What about you, Godwin?
On Instagram, Godwin Kipto, Godwin_Kipto. Same to Facebook, Twitter, yeah, all the platforms, just the same name, Godwin_Kipto. Yeah.
Now, any last words to somebody who would want to become a model one day? Yes, because I used to model, by the way. But
Wow.
I'm just looking at you guys now, like, you guys, hey, mumeng'ang'ana. It was amazing. I loved it, but I was discouraged because of, I wanted to be a runway model, but we didn't have, like, you know, second option agencies at the time. It was either runway or catalog. So when I failed on runway, I just came on this other side, which is TV. I'm doing good.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, great. So last words to that one person who wants to be a model.
Last words, be yourself. Don't let anything intimidate you. Just go for it. If you want something, go for it. And yes, you're enough.
What about you?
What I can tell them, there's always something good in someone. So I believe when you get to know your niche, when you get to know something that brings out the best in you, never be afraid to bring it out. Never be afraid to be who you are. Yeah.
Great. And my lesson from all that was, remember who you are, remember where you come from. At the end of the day, express a lot of confidence, even if you do not know anything. Assume you know, and trust me, by the time you get there, the world shall conform and realign. Anyways, guys, you need to come through with the second segment, or rather the third, actually, with Kayesu. And of course, Maze, stick around. We will be coming in with some more. Na same mkitaka kupatana nao wamesema Godwin _Kipto on Instagram and Kate Jambi on Instagram as well. My name is Karen Jussa. This has been amazing having you guys, and of course follow me on Instagram at Karen Kang, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. See you later.